You seasoned it right. You grilled it to temp. Everything looked good on the surface. So why does your barbecue still taste bitter and way too smoky? This might catch you off guard, but the problem isn't your seasoning. It's not your meat either. The real issue starts with your fire, and more specifically, how you're managing it. If your food tastes bitter, overly smoky, or just plain off, chances are you're choking down your grill way too much, and that one move is causing dirty smoke you don't even know is there. Let's break it down together. For a fire to burn cleanly, what's the one thing it absolutely needs? That's right, oxygen. Now, when you start closing those vents all the way, what are you doing? You're cutting off that oxygen supply, and that starves the fire. And here's the key. When a fire doesn't have enough oxygen, it starts running dirty. That dirty fire creates dirty smoke, and that smoke is what's giving your food that bitter, chemical-like taste. That's why I use something I call the fire balance system. It's a simple 3-law approach to keep your fire clean, your temp steady, and your food tasting right. Here's how it works. Law number 1, don't use too much lit charcoal. Law number 2, don't rely too much on your vents. And law number 3, don't forget about food placement with respect to the fire. It's as simple as that. In this video, we're zooming in on law number 2 because this is where so many people go wrong. They try to hit their target temp by closing down the vents, and all that does is smother the fire and create a nasty cloud of smoke. So let's fix it. If you want clean smoke and better taste in barbecue, you've got to start managing the fire instead of simply choking down your vents. The first step, use less lit charcoal, especially for low and slow cooks. When you overload the fuel, your grill gets too hot too fast, and you end up closing your vents just to get back in control. Instead, start with just enough fuel to get near your target temp. Then position your vents in what I call the neutral position. Try positioning your intake vent to be wide open and your exhaust vent to be halfway. And then use the top exhaust vent to fine tune from there. That's how you maintain control without suffocating the fire. And here's what a clean fire looks like. Thin, almost invisible smoke. You barely see it, and it smells light, not accurate or overpowering. Now, dirty smoke. That's thick. It's gray or white. It smells sharp, bitter, even funky. And when that kind of smoke hits your food, the taste goes downhill fast. So let's recap your new clean fire checklist. Number 1, start with less charcoal. Number 2, don't close the vents too much. Number 3, watch your smoke. And above all else, remember to let the fire breathe. By the way, if you want to avoid common grilling mistakes like these, be sure to grab my free guide, 5 Common Grilling Mistakes and How to Fix Them. It's packed with easy fixes and pro tips that'll instantly level up your grilling game. I'll drop a link down in the description below for you to check out. Bottom line, if your barbecue tastes bad, don't just blame the rub. 9 times out of 10, it's the smoke. Fix the fire, and I guarantee flavor will follow. And here's a bonus tip for you. If your smoke looks clean but your food still tastes off, check your charcoal. Old, damp, or low quality charcoal can burn unpredictably, even if your vents are set right. Always store your charcoal in a dry spot and stick to trusted brands for a consistent and clean burn. So now that you know why your barbecue tastes bad, you might be wondering, what's the next step to improve your grilling game? How do you do that? Well, it all starts with watching this video right here, because when you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it's going to be even more powerful. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, grill boldly, serve proudly, and enjoy the process.